Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode. In today's episode we're doing some more Scrap Mechanic, the game I just can't get enough of. You know, I've been trying to find things to make videos about in Scrap Mechanic. You know, I've got a survival series going, but I just stopped playing. I've been sort of picking it up and losing it again. I don't know. Yeah, the reason why I haven't recorded that much Scrap Mechanic or posted Scrap Mechanic is because there's just few things to make videos about, and most of the videos I make on this channel are either scrapped, forgotten, or never even exported. Today I'm changing things. You guys probably have heard of the new Holotile that Disney launched. They have not released it yet, and they have, not as I've seen, they haven't released any plans, but either it would be way too complicated to replicate in Scrap Mechanic because of the grid, and we don't have, you know, people have got an idea of how it works. And so far that's not looking to be possible in Scrap Mechanic. But we found a way around it, and we got a different idea of how it could be done. And I also saw a video on it by a guy called Scrapman.
Welcome back,
and he made a holotile, and his holotile actually worked, but it was pretty big. And he faced a problem, which was he tried to make it 3x3, but he failed. So I tried to replicate that, but more on that later, because that's the whole thing. Treadmill that can walk you in 360 degrees, like every direction you're walking there's tiles that move in the opposite direction to create a rotational force that pushes you back. It's cool. I'm happy to present version 3. Or should I say the more built up version. I started building version 1 on this and version 2. And this is version 3, built on the same lift. This design right here actually doesn't work. You can only move backwards and forwards, not left and right, which is one of the more needed functions. It needs to move in all the axes except for up and down. This is version 5. Works, but at the same time it's way too loose, because none of these bearings are connected, and I did plan on using a controller, but that idea got very quickly scrapped when I got an idea into my head, and that's how version 6 was born. Version 6 is a 3x3 holotile tile, literally. And okay, any questions? Why I'm not playing on flat? Was that what he said? It's the final version that ended up working for me, and it's just great. As you can see, I did the same logic way as Scrapman did it, because I'm too lazy to figure out my own computer stuff. Laziness got me there, but and I'm just going to start by showing off one tile instead of the whole thing, because I don't want this video to be a slideshow. I want it to be in a video format. So, okay, pistons. You just hook it up into those orange logic gates, get it spinning, and here you can see it can move in all the axes, forward, backwards, side to side. Before you start complaining, yes, it's glitch welded, but it's only one piece, or more like 4 pieces, but one component that's replicated 4 times, which is necessary. That's the only problem version 5 had. The glitch welded pieces are necessary, because you might see there's not a lot of difference. I had the basic same idea. All the difference is the glitch welding, which was surprisingly easy, and a few blocks around like this, filling up almost all the potential space, which means this piece is exactly 3x3 3x6, which is perfect. The glitch welded version has a lot more stability and it's a lot stiffer than version 5. That's basically the difference there is. Prepare yourself for a slideshow. So here's by 2x3 and total 6 tiles of lagginess and also holotile. So I'm just prepare a welding point, because the slideshow has begun. Okay, should we start by putting a piece on it? Let's start by show. Wow, that worked. So we can move it that way, we can move it this way. Oh, I think it might be easier if we actually build this into the ground. We can now do this without worrying about it falling off. We can move it that way, we can move it that way. We can move it every single direction we want to, just by the press of a button, and it's actually really cool. Look at that. More this way, come over here. More over there. This is so cool. Yeah, you can actually see it working underneath. Oh, look at that. It's so cool. Yeah, the turns are definitely very aggressive, and yeah, I can work on that. But overall, I think it's actually doing very nice. It's sort of going, and now it's still sort of violent, but it's an improvement. Look at this. There we go. Look at that. We can actually combine two buttons too, to move it in the specific direction. Thank you for watching. See you later. Subscribe and like. It's an infinite loop. You guys can watch this explosive canister roll around for a few minutes while I go take a break. See you. See you around.